Hi, first grade. Last week we learned how to tell time to the hour with an analog clock. This week we're going to learn how to tell time to the half hour on an analog clock. Every hour has 60 minutes total. And we know that there are 12 numbers on a clock that go around. 12 total numbers. And if you think about it, if there were 60 numbers that went all the way around the clock, it would be a lot of numbers. So to make it easier, they decided to have us count by fives to get all the way to 60 around the clock. So each number that you see on the clock is 5 more minutes. Last week we learned that when the minute hand is pointing to the 12, it means 0 minutes because we start at the 12, and when we count, we start at the number 0. That's our starting point. Then when it's pointing to the 1, it's been 5 minutes. When it points to the 2 on the clock, it's been 10 minutes. When it points to the 3, it's been 15, 20, 25, and it goes all the way to 60, which is starting back over, 0. So what I want to do is we're going to practice first skip counting by fives while I point to the number that the minutes represent on the clock. Ready? We're going to count by fives starting at 0. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, back at 0, starting back over. So when the minute hand is on the 12, the hour just started, which is why when we write the time, we write, so this would be 12, because the hour hand's on the 12, but for the minute hand, we write 0, 0. So this time would show 12 o'clock. The hour hasn't started yet. It's at the very beginning. Today, we're going to tell time to the half hour. As this minute hand travels around the clock and stops halfway to 12, that means it stops at 6. It's halfway around. And when it lands on 6, it means it's been 30 minutes. So now it would be 12:30, not 12 o'clock anymore. No matter what hour it is, whenever the minute hand is pointed to the 6, it is 30 minutes. Let me show you another example. Okay, let's look at this one right here. Here, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, and I can double check my work to see how many minutes it's been by counting by 5 starting at 12. So I want to make sure that I say 30 when I get to 6. That way I know that it's by the half hour. So I'd go 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. See, it's pointed to the 6, the minute hand is, so it's been 30 minutes past the hour. Let me show you one more example. Okay, let's look at this one right here, this time on the clock. I see my minute hand is the long one. It doesn't matter what hour it is, but this minute hand is pointing to the 6. So I know that my hour would be 9. And since it's pointing to the 6, I know that it's half past 9 o'clock, which means it is 9:30. My minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's been 30 minutes past the hour. Today, we learned that anytime the minute hand is pointing to the number 6, it is 30 minutes into that hour. For your share today, you have an assessment to complete based on what you've learned today about time. I'll see you tomorrow to learn more about how to tell time to the half hour.